That was not a pleasant one to watch. How have you got in this position, Julie? The prophecy is being fulfilled. Oh my days. Mud mixed with water and vodka. Tsunami, wipe us out. Go on. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Survivor. And that's right, 2 episodes in 1 week. Aren't you guys lucky? Cheeky naughty. We're on episode 10, which I'm super excited to get into. We're really getting into the nitty gritty now. We're down to the top 8. There's only 8 people left, which means we're only a couple of episodes away from finale, which is kind of actually wild and crazy. So, without much further ado, make sure, like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not, make sure you join the membership. Cheeky naughty. Why not? We've also got a Walking Dead mug today. It's kind of a little bit tarnished by the dishwasher. It's a little bit dead, but funny. The Walking Dead, funny. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let's get on with the video.
Right before we started walking, he grabbed me by the shoulder and told me to vote for him. I voted for Sarge.
Interesting. Interesting. I hate that we didn't get to see that on camera because, like, that is tragic, having to vote out your friend just to stay true to the group. Because the thing is, now that he's voted with the group, they're less likely to target him as the next person to get rid of. He guarantees himself another 3 days to work on people, and then he's got another 3 days before he's up for tribal council again. Do you know what I mean? So I do feel like this was a smart strategy, but I'm just worried for Chris, I can't lie. How are the women going to fuck this up if a man wins this series? The women fumbled it then? The women have to have fumbled it.
I told them that Sarge told me to vote for him, but he didn't.
Okay, ignore everything I've just said. It wasn't Sarge. It was actually just Chris wanting to get closer to the women, which absolutely fair and valid. Smart strategy, I can't lie.
Their alliance from Twyla and myself being in the top 4, moving Jules into a spot.
Scouts clocked the fact that Jules is now in that top 4 with Leanne and Amy. Are Scout and Twyla gonna switch on the girls and go with the boys? That could be iconic, I can't lie. That actually could be quite iconic. Imagine Scout and Eliza team up together. How crazy would that be?
Whispered to him that I had a plan to keep them in the game.
The prophecy is being fulfilled. Scout is working with the boys. Like I said, I never ever root for guys on TV show or like reality shows. I don't know why. There's like very rarely a time when I root for a guy to win. But these guys have been through it. What do you mean? Out of 9 guys that came in, they're the last 2 standing. These women have dominated, and now they're about to turn on each other like pack animals.
We gotta get Amy out of there. She's a strong contender and she's manipulative and...
Just don't think that getting rid of Eliza is your best bet. Maybe it is, because if you get rid of Eliza, then that means that if you team up with the boys, then that's 4-3, and then you hold the majority. Okay, I can see it. I can see it happening. I do think it's going to be a hard sell to get the girls to not vote off a guy.
You want me to carry him?
Yeah. This ought to be real fun with this pig today.
Do you know what? I completely forgot about the pig. I forgot that was a plot point of the last episode, and now we're actually getting to use the pig. Bacon time!
The Alinta mascot. He needs buff. You know, I thought you might want a buff.
Not them giving the pig the buff. Oh, this is hilarious. Is this a piggy assault course?
First tribe to get all 4 of their people to their final Tam Tam wins reward.
Oh my god. So someone's tied up. They might as well have added a ball gag in there because they're already bound like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, might as well. Then they're having to navigate their way through a rope maze. Oh, jeez. This sounds so complicated and so confusing. Oh.
It is customary to bring a token of appreciation.
The pig.
You will bring the pig and give this to the village.
I think that is an incredible opportunity, but my anxiety would not have me in a happy place for that. I would not. That would be the most uncomfortable situation you could ever put me in is, oh, okay, hi. And to be fair, if I was on my own, I feel like I'd be very anxiety ridden. But I feel like with other people, I feel like I'd be okay. With 3 other people, I think I'd be fine. But like genuinely, I'd be like, hello, my name is Ethan. How have you got in this position, Julie? How have you got... This is what happens when you come in drunk at night. You can't quite work out how to get up the stairs. And you just end up doing a little bit of a tumble down and being like, I'll just sleep here, it's fine.
Chad, pour through. Chad, pour through.
Eliza, up and over one more time. And
They're just throwing Eliza around like she's a rag doll. Jesus Christ, she's getting like lobbed around like, oh, let's just lift her up, carry her around. She's getting the princess treatment today.
Liza getting tossed again. Up and over. That belly's gonna have some marks.
I would spend 95% of this challenge apologizing to Eliza, being like, I'm so sorry I'm touching you here. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get you over. Bestie, I'm trying my best, please. Please, don't hate me. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to actually touch your bum. I'm just trying to push you over, do you know? And it's the best place to push you. Do you know what I mean? Not the best place. Oh, there's no grace with Julie. She's just like, fling me over and I'll just crash on the floor.
Eliza going through for a second time. Once again, just misses her nose.
That was not a pleasant one to watch. I was like, oh my god, they're going to hit their faces. They did not dig this deep enough. But, I mean, Eliza managed to get through relatively unscathed. I heard a couple of owls from Julie. It's just get it done. We want to win reward. Oh. Put your bum away, Julie.
You are through. You are through.
Yeah, fair game. Honestly, they did a fantastic job of that all the way through. I feel like the other team, it was unfair to have both of the men on one team, but also that's what happens when you have a random draw. But they were literally just lifting her up and throwing her through things. I was like, Jesus Christ, they're absolutely dominating this.
We were bringing Piggy as a gift to the tribe that we were visiting, but Piggy peed on the plane.
Not the pig peeing on the plane. Oh, you can't make it up. You actually can't make it. At least it didn't take a shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could have easily been smelling pig shit for the entire time.
It seemed like we went to a whole other world.
What a fantastic experience for these guys, honestly. Like I said, this is one of the good things about Survivor, is like, you get so many once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Who is ever going to have a situation like this that they're just going to be able to do in their life?
We handed the chief Piggy, and he was very appreciative.
And they never saw Piggy again. Piggy's time on the show has been short but sweet, and they might be eating him for dinner tonight. You never know.
Claps of their hands, stomp of their feet, and their voices. Like,
Amy, don't quit your day job. This is not your cup of tea, I can't lie. Chris looks like he has no idea what he's doing. He's like, I'm just going to walk over here, and then I'm going to walk over there, and then I'm going to just like stamp my feet a little bit. Cheeky little boogie.
Now it's time for Kava ceremony.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Chris is like, I have no idea what you're saying, but Kava? The only Kava I know is the bubbly. Are we having champagne? Is that what we're having? Because I can get down on board with that. Huh? Sorry. Mud mixed with water and vodka. I can't quite get my head around that. I can't lie. What? Yeah, I can't say it looks appetizing, but it's one of those things that, like, well, it clearly isn't killing these people, so I might as well try it. Do you know what I mean?
Shoulders for dear life.
After that Kava, I started spinning into a Kava-induced stupor.
No way. Was it drugs? Did they give them drugs? Imagine that this actually isn't their custom. It obviously is, but like, imagine it wasn't their custom and they're just like absolutely pranking them. Like, here's some Kava, and it's actually just like hella weed in there. They're getting absolutely lit tonight. We all have that one friend on a night out that gets too drunk and they just walk around like, God, that stuff must have been strong. It's absolutely ruined this man.
The cow's head and then banana leaves laid out, and they had all this meat just piled on it.
I don't know how I feel about that, personally. The cow's head, not a bit of me, personally. I mean, listen, if you like eating cow head, go for it. Me, personally, not a bit of me. When they said feast or banquet or whatever it was, I was also expecting, like, plates of like steak and stuff. I didn't actually anticipate that it would be sort of like a tribal feast. So yeah, cow's head, enjoy, guys.
I think that'll help the fire for a little while. Oh, God.
Not only have they not got the reward, but they're having to deal with a fucking thunderstorm. No, I'd actually just be like, our luck actually could not get any worse. What's going to happen next? Volcanic eruption? All right, sure. Come on, pile it on. Tsunami, wipe us out. Go on, do it. Just at this point, you might as well.
So we can do! Crawl and wait for it to go away.
The fact that they are keeping this fire going in this thunderstorm is admirable, honestly. I'd be like, do you know what? Let it go out. We'll do it in the morning. Yeah, it's tough. It's rough. No sleep tonight for you guys. No sleep at all.
Send Liza on home and keep these guys around another few days. Let them help us with the fire and collecting wood.
Wait, what? So the plan was keep the boys around, get rid of Eliza. But what's changing now? Interesting. Are they going to get rid of Amy now? Amy's a threat, y'all. Like, I like her, but she gotta go. She gotta go soon. Because otherwise, she could just start winning immunity after immunity after immunity. She's strong. She's definitely the strongest out of the females. If she made it to Final 2, I'm voting for her. Unless she severely backstabbed me. Leanne does not look happy with that plan. Leanne, what you planning? What are you planning on doing? Oh, is Leanne going to go home in this episode? Is Leanne going to run back to Eliza? Eliza's going to work it out, and then they're going to realise that Leanne snitched and it's time to get rid of Leanne.
But the food and the sleeping arrangements, seriously, were horrible. But you didn't have to sleep with wet blankets, and you didn't get poured on, right?
So shut your complaining, shut your mouth, be quiet, sit over there. I don't want to talk to you right now. I don't want to talk, because we went through hell last night. We, collectively, us four, went through hell trying to keep that fire going. And, oh, I didn't like the food. I didn't like the sleeping arrangement. Yeah, shut up.
Jules wouldn't look me in the face. What conversations have been going on while I haven't been here?
That's the tough thing when you guys get split up. Conversations happen, plans get made. It's opportunities to talk to people without other people being in earshot. And sadly, when you win a reward like this, yeah, you're getting a reward, but it's actually a detriment to your game because you're away from everyone when they're talking about the game, because what else have they got to talk about? They already know everyone's cat's dog's uncle, so there's nothing else to talk about but the game.
We got to get rid of Amy immediately.
Yeah.
We've got to get Amy out because she's
just the brains.
Scout, you cheeky little mastermind. I didn't think you had it in you, sweet little old lady. Yeah. Killer in disguise. She's coming after Amy. Amy's gone in the next episode if they get their way. Amy, you got to keep winning immunity, bro. You got to keep winning it. Otherwise, you're gone. You're axed. You're cut. Iced out.
You question a woman's character, she'll snap your neck. You open up your heart, then they start thinking with their heart.
Masterclass from Chris. Absolute masterclass. This bro could have gone home day one. Day one, because he couldn't make it across that fucking balance beam. He could have gone home day one. But he's still here, kicking, screaming. And I'm happy for him. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't usually root for guys, but Chris is just so likable. Oh, guys, he's just actually playing the game so well. And obviously Scout was the best person to, like, target for, like, sort of, not vulnerability, but, like, out of everyone that's going to want to trust you, yeah, Scout will definitely be on your side. She'll be like, ah, we love you. Ah, cute. Ah, little cute little Chad and Chris. Ah.
When your feet touch the ground, you're out of the challenge. Last person left hanging on the post wins immunity.
When I saw the polls, I was like, are they just going to be hanging on to it? It's an endurance competition at the end of the day. And I actually think it's very good as well. I think it's very entertaining. Underdogs can win an endurance competition. Look at Xian in the last season. Wow.
Julie, first one out. Have a seat on the pole.
Oh, not another pole. Oh.
Chris is out.
Oh. Jesus.
Scout slide.
Scout.
Scout.
Ah. Bye, Amy.
That can't feel good.
Oh. Oh. No, Eliza, you have to stay up there to win. No. Oh. Oh. That looked like it hurt. She could have, like, fucked her ankle up there. Oh my god. Oh my days.
Twyla biting the rope. taking a whole...
What are you doing, Twyla? I would not have expected anybody to bite the rope in order to stay on the totem pole. I don't think that's safe. Health and safety must have something to say about that, surely.
Chad, Twyla.
I can't believe that Twyla was one of the first people to start sliding down and she's still fucking up there. Maybe all this biting on a rope is actually very helpful.
Please, God, go down 10.
Chad is out. Twyla wins immunity.
Interesting. So Eliza's going home in this episode? Really? Wow, okay. I feel like it could flip back to potentially Chad. I actually don't know. I genuinely just don't know how this is going to go.
If they got immunity 2 or 3 times in a row, one of us 5 girls would be going home.
See, I knew Amy would be against this idea. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, the thing is that these guys have not won anything so far. So, like, the chances of the girls winning is a lot higher than the boys winning, depending on the activity. Do you know what I mean? If it's a puzzle, the boys are going to fuck it up because they're not very good at puzzles, apparently. We've got this far with 6 out of 9 of the original tribe members. That is wild to me. 6 out of 9 of your original tribe are still here. That's fucking crazy.
I just sensed that Scout was not getting the results from the other women to vote for Eliza.
Oh, Chad. He's walking the walk to death row, isn't he? He knows he's going home. He knows he's going to... Oh, fuck. Big shout out to Seablaze RC for telling me that the jury house for Survivor is actually called Ponderosa. That helped me out massively because I was sitting there and I was like, what do you call it? The jury hotel? Like, what do you call it? He's walking the walk. He knows he's going to get snuffed tonight. It's all right, mate. It's okay. You'll survive.
Right there. What is the hell's the deal? I just need to know.
Honey, don't ask me. I'm not the person to ask.
Maybe you quite literally are the person to ask. You're the one that's running around calling all the shots. You're literally the leader of this camp. So yeah, of course she's going to come to you and be like, ah, ha, ha, ha. But obviously you want to play the whole, oh, I don't know. I'm not making any decisions. Decisions just happen around here. Amy, be serious for a minute.
I'm telling you right now, then 4, so it's going to be 4 against 4.
All right, will you let me talk?
Yeah, that's the issue, is it is going to be 4v4. And then it's going to expose the sort of divide. And then they're going to have to do this whole purple stupid rock thing. And you just don't want to do that because anybody apart from... Isn't it anybody but the 2 people that got voted for and obviously the person with immunity? All of their names get pulled into a hat. So actually, if it ends up being Chad and Eliza in the draw, then Chad and Eliza are actually immune. I'm fairly certain that's how it works. And Twyla's immune, which means... one of the other 5 could be going home. I like those odds.
Sarge voted out at the last tribal council.
Well, he seems quite chipper. He seems quite happy to be voted out. He's like, I had a lovely steak. I've been living in luxury. I've been having a fantastic time. Thank you very much for voting me out. Actually, I very much prefer it in Ponderosa.
25 or 30 different plans, different ways of weaseling out of this situation we're in.
25 to 30 plans. None of them are fucking working, mate. You're 2 out of 9. There's 2 out of 9 of your original tribe. There's only 2 males left. 2. How did you guys balls this up so much? Like, I'm actually just in kind of shock and awe.
I think the guys have talked to everybody. It's not just me.
And not me.
Scout's kind of exposing the fact that the boys are trying to team up with her. Oh, Scout, you fucking melon. Oh, you melon. I love you to pieces, but this was now not the time to be brutally honest. Because all the girls have gone, well, they haven't spoken to us. Well, they haven't spoken to us. Yeah, because they know that those girls are not going to switch up on the other girls.
When it comes right down to it, you can't trust anybody. Mama be 99.9%. You always have that little bit in your mind. Can I or can I not?
The thing is, I feel like Scout is probably the best person to have trust in because I don't feel like there's a backstabbing bone in her body. The other girls, I can't say the same for. Eliza's already backstabbed someone. Like, Julia gives me backstabbing vibes. Amy's already backstabbed someone. So's Leanne. So, like, I just feel like, actually... Scout is the only person you can trust, and Scout said, trust me with this. Listen, you have immunity, Twyla, so if it comes down to that vote, you're not going home. You know that. So actually, just chill, just vibe with it, just do the 4-4, and maybe we can get Amy out. on a whim, on a cheeky vote out. Did anybody else feel like the bits of paper that they write on are just too big? Like, they're just too big. It's a waste of parchment, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, they could have a smaller bit of paper and you could still write the name just as big. It's just so big for no reason. This is the deciding vote. Whatever Twyla decides is what is going to go down. Oh, I'm so nervous, guys.
Eliza. Chad. Chad. 11th person voted out of Survivor Vanuatu. Chad.
Oh.
Tribe spoken.
Oh, tough. Tough. Honestly, Chris being the last man standing, considering he could have been the first man out, is wild to me. Genuinely, Chris, if he manages to make it any further in the game past next episode, I'm going to be in shock and horror, because I'm going to be like, how have the girls mucked this up so badly? They were on a winning streak. They managed to get the boys down to one man. But now, I reckon they could potentially just be like, let's just keep him around. He's a token boy. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's just keep him around.
The women in this tribe must now begin to think, where do I fall in the pecking order? And suddenly, that one man could become very valuable.
Oh, Jeff, did you just buy him another couple of days on the island by being like, this guy is going to save your game? Jeff's a real lads. He's like, yeah, looking up for my boys. I thought this was a good episode. I am a little bit disappointed that another guy was voted out. It seems like the show's taken a little bit of a predictive leap, but I have a feeling that these next couple of episodes are going to be crazy because Chris is going to do anything he can to stay in the game, and they could easily vote him out, but then I think that causes issues for the girls because what's the hierarchy? Exactly like Jeff said. So I think it's going to be a very, very interesting few episodes coming up. That is all we got time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back on Monday with another Survivor reaction. But until then, keep on ranting and I'll see you guys later. Bye now.